All right. So this one is basically, I don't even need to like really even read the question because what do you think they want us to do? Find all the different parts. We need to write the equation of the slope-intercept form. But let's read it. So it says the table shows the temperature Y. So the temperature is Y. This is Y. Okay. And then at different altitudes X. So the X values are this. So this is an X value. This is an X value. This is X, 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 X. And these are all the corresponding Y values, Y value, Y value, Y value, Y value. And they tell us it's a linear relationship. So think of it, and I want you to kind of sketch all this stuff in your book. Remember that a function has an input. What variable is the input? Yeah, it's the X value. And then it does a bunch of math and it spits out an output, which is the Y value. So when X equals 0, this function spits out Y equals 59. So we've got this, we've got this. So when I plug 4,000 into the equation, it's going to spit out 43. When I plug 6,000 in for X, it's going to spit out 35, and so on and so forth. So it says find the slope of this relationship. Then it says find the y-intercept. Well, we said the y-intercept occurs when X equals 0, so isn't this the y-intercept? Go shut the door real quick. B equals 59. Yeah, real quick, because we're going to finish this real quick. Now, remember the slope. What's the formula for the slope, you guys? Yeah, so we're going to do, no, that's not the formula for the slope. Well, let me just tell you how we could do this real quick. Oh my God. Here's another way you could do it. Remember, Mr. Adams said you could say y, change in y over the change in x. Well, since they already told us that it's a linear relationship, when I change x, what do I add to 0 to get to 2,000? Positive 2,000. What do I add to 2,000 to get to 4,000? 2,000. Do I do that every time? Yeah. So my change in x is what? Positive 2,000. I'm just going to put the plus there so I'm reminded that it's positive. So on the bottom, I'm going to put 2,000 here. Okay. How much does this change in the y direction? Yeah, minus 8. 51 minus 8, is that 43? Yeah. And all of these are minus 8s, right? All the way down. Minus 8. So what's my delta y? Yeah, negative 8. So this becomes a negative 8. If we want to leave this as let me double check and see if they want it as a fraction or a decimal. No, they want to convert it to a decimal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say negative 8 divided by 2,000. Let's plug that in our handy-dandy calculators. So if I say negative 8, and I'm going to use the division symbol, because I want it to tell me what the decimal is, negative 0.004. So this is negative 0.004. Okay. That's the slope. What's the equation on the line? Well, it's y equals m. What's m? Yeah, you're both right. It is the slope, but it's the actual value of the slope is 0.004 times x plus b. What's b? Wow. And it says use your equation to determine the temperature of the altitude at 500 feet or 5,000 feet. So that means they want us to plug in x equals 5,000. Okay. So in other words, I'm going to say x equals 5,000. I'm going to plug that in as an input into my machine. So that means I'm going to say negative 0.004 times 5,000 plus 59. So I'm going to plug that in the calculator, and I'm going to say negative 0.004 times 5,000 plus 59. I get 39 as the answer. Okay. So my output is y equals 39. So they say that, remember, y is the temperature, so it's 39 what? 39 degrees Fahrenheit. That's pretty easy. And then last one is the essential question check-in. Describe how you can use information in a table showing a linear relationship to find the slope and the y-intercept. So this one is going to take a little bit of wording. I'm trying to do it. I hear the band getting ready to warm up, so we got to finish it quick. How did we do that? Well, we used two data points from the table to find the slope and then help me finish the sentence. Plugged in an x comma y with the m, which means slope. How do I finish that sentence? Yeah, to find, I can't see, the y, oops, b value, then in parentheses put y intercept. Okay, any questions on that one?